There will be a conversation to be had that will be bonkers.
Not really.
Why not really?
Right now, he's the second best in Dallas Mavericks only because of the championship. Now, if he wins one, you could put him in that conversation with Dirk. He ain't over here yet. He's still in Dallas. He's a great player, but
that's 100% his prime because you got to stay been playing pro since 16. Right now, he's 25. He's in the middle of his prime. Right now. Now, it's about how long his prime is going to last. Yeah, he's in his prime.
Luka and Jokic.
Yeah.
These are slow, unathletic players that are like moving at a different pace, right? We're athletic and moving fast. They just slow down.
He was telling them once they drafted Luka, he was like, he's going to be the best player.
I remember that.
You remember that? We were sitting together talking.
Yes, I remember that.
He was like, he's going to be one of the best. I'm like, yeah, right. Because I'm like, how tall is he? Because now he starts to measure him up to me. And I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Luka is the worst all-star I've ever seen in my life. He can score the ball, he can pass the ball, he can rebound, all that. He has no effort on defense. He don't want to play defense. He don't hustle for no loose balls. He don't hustle for no loose rebounds. I watched Drew Holiday about 3 to 4 times get extra rebounds when he's guarding. I'm like, yo, he don't try. Yo.
Since entering the NBA in 2018, Luka Doncic has quickly established himself as one of the league's most electrifying and transformative stars, combining elite scoring, brilliant court vision, and a nightly thread of triple-double performances. His journey began in Europe, where he dominated with Real Madrid and made history as the youngest EuroLeague MVP ever. And that momentum carried straight into his NBA career with the Dallas Mavericks. Along the way, Luka has collected multiple first-team All-NBA selections and even guided Dallas to the NBA Finals, reinforcing his status as a generational talent. Still, his ball-heavy style and leadership approach have sparked debate among NBA legends, with some celebrating his unmatched skill and others questioning whether it can translate to championships. Now, with Michael Jordan finally speaking out on Luka Doncic, the greatest of all time may have just changed how the basketball world views his future.
Yeah, I know. You see how quick they turned on Luka in the finals. I was like,
I know. That was bullshit.
I said,
I didn't like that.
Luka's the only reason they're in the finals. I mean, and then after game 1 and game 2, they're like, Luka can't play any defense. He's the reason the Celtics up 2-0, 3-0. I'm like, wait a minute. He's the only reason they're in the finals.
The criticism surrounding Luka Doncic has clearly gone too far. He entered last season in the best shape of his career and came out blazing, only to be slowed later by nagging injuries that disrupted his rhythm. Even with those setbacks, Luka still powered the Mavericks through an unexpected and impressive postseason run, proving his impact when it matters most. When fully healthy, there is no debate that Doncic belongs among the NBA's elite. That conversation echoes the career of Allen Iverson, one of the most transcendent talents the league has ever seen, famous for his ball-dominant style and fearless shot creation. Like Luka, Iverson thrived in clutch playoff moments and carried imperfect rosters on his back, most notably during his 2001 MVP season when he led Philadelphia to the NBA Finals. Today, Iverson openly admires Doncic, even calling him the one player he would most want to team up with, believing Luka's size and all-around skill would make them an unstoppable backcourt duo.
One of the days where I would want it to be Luka because he's a big point guard. Yeah. I can still play the 2. Yeah. He can guard the 2. I guard the 1. You know what I mean? And I think it'll just be deadly.
LeBron James, widely viewed as the defining player of his generation, understands better than anyone the weight that comes with massive expectations. Since entering the league in 2003 and surpassing the hype that surrounded him, LeBron has recognized familiar patterns in Luka Doncic's rise to stardom. He has closely followed Luka's career and consistently admired how the young superstar has handled constant pressure and life in the spotlight. LeBron believes Luka's game separates itself through its versatility and his rare ability to make teammates better. What LeBron shared next about Luka's talent and mindset offers a clear look into why he holds Doncic in such high respect.
Because I love everything about his game, love everything about him. The way he plays the game reminds me of the way I play the game. We're just triple threats. We rebound, we pass,
which is the number one thing on our mind, trying to keep our teammates engaged and keep our teammates feeling good out on the floor, keeping our teammates in rhythm. And we'll put 40 on you, too, if you disrespect us.
Dirk Nowitzki shared the court with Luka Doncic during Luka's rookie season, a year that also closed a chapter on Dirk's legendary career in Dallas. As a European icon who became a franchise legend with the Mavericks, Dirk has long spoken highly of Luka, and their brief time together helped form a meaningful bond. He has often expressed his joy that Dallas fans were able to seamlessly pass from one generational star to another. Even after retiring, Dirk continues to admire Luka's game, frequently pointing to his offensive versatility and the rapid growth he has shown since entering the league. What Dirk has said about Doncic perfectly reflects why he believes Luka is destined for lasting greatness.
Man, I'm so mad. He's breaking every one of my records, man. That is over. I'm thrilled for him, obviously. I got to know him. My last year was his first year in the league. It was just great to see him, get to know him a little bit. And I think we saw then in year one that the sky's the limit for him. But I honestly didn't think he could go there. I mean, the way he has no offensive holes in his game. He can do it all. He can shoot the step back. He can go both ways. He can post. He's got the mid-range. He's got the flow. He's got all the horse shots. I mean, he's got the full package, and he's been tremendous to watch. Every year, I'm saying this kid can't possibly get better, and then sure enough, next year he comes back with more in his repertoire. It's been incredible to watch his first couple years in the league get better, and hopefully, Mavs fans enjoy him for a long, long time.
In his prime, Gilbert Arenas was one of the NBA's most explosive scorers, capable of lighting up the scoreboard in a matter of minutes. Since retiring, he has reinvented himself as one of the league's most outspoken voices, often sparking debate with bold and controversial takes on his podcast. When it comes to Luka Doncic, Arenas has delivered one of his most divisive opinions yet. He argues that Luka should not be compared to Michael Jordan or even James Harden, pointing to what he sees as Doncic's defensive shortcomings compared to Jordan's dominance on both ends of the floor. Arenas also questions Luka's offense, suggesting it doesn't match Harden's ball-heavy scoring style. In his view, Doncic still has significant ground to cover before being mentioned among the all-time greats, highlighting just how split former NBA stars remain on Luka's legacy.
And then you have Luka over here who's compared to Michael Jordan, and he's James Harden. He's literally James Harden, right? A dude who scored a lot of points, don't play no defense, right? But we see what they did to James Harden, who didn't play defense. They let the world know he didn't play no defense. They let the world know he was a one-sided player. This is all he do. He's just a stat keeper. Luka is considered the next Michael Jordan. The Michael Jordan who played defense and offense. And we have one-sided where we're like, all right, one-sided. Well, we know what that looks like. That's James Harden. Can he say he's better than James Harden at scoring? Can't even do that. They can't even you can't even argue that he's a better scorer than James Harden in that same category. But he's considered the next Michael Jordan.
Luka Doncic is on track to become eligible for a historic contract extension next offseason, with a deal that could reach an eye-popping $346 million. If he continues to dominate well into the next decade, Luka could eventually earn more than $100 million per year as the NBA's new television deal